It started off in a small office in London back in 1975, the days of long hair and flares. The intention was to create a new and dynamic, friendly society. For me, what has been quite a reflective moment as we've gone through the old photos and taken out the dusty paper, etc. And as I've gone through that, what was very clear to me that this was always a very ambitious and dynamic organization. It entered the child trust fund market and became the largest child trust fund provider with 25% market share. And one of the issues we identified very early on with child trust fund was the fact that some 18-year-olds weren't able to access the funds easily. We were the industry player who led a process to simplify that and make it easier to access. And it's issues like this we'll always campaign for, because we think it's our duty to do that on behalf of our customers. We started off in a small office with a handful of people, and here we are with hundreds of people in multiple offices. There's always the risk that as we have grown from that small office into this large corporate organization, that we lose the entrepreneurial spirit, the hunger that got us here. And for me, embracing that hunger, that sense of innovation, that sense of impatience is quite important for the future. When we say inspiring better futures, we mean it. That means a lot, not only for our customers, but also our employees. And yes, we have to provide the products that we provide to our customers, but we have a bigger role to play in the communities we serve in the various locations. It's the work that they do not only within the organization, but also work that we do with our volunteering when we give back to the community. Because if you look at our history, we've not only provided the financial solutions that we provide, but we've always rolled up our sleeves and been part of the communities that we serve. That is absolutely important for us as we go forward, and we should continue to do that. It makes me really proud of what we are doing. All of our colleagues are making a real difference in the society. And in particular, if we look at some of the challenges that our communities face, the work they do every day makes a difference. And I get that feeling when I walk around and talk to my colleagues. And that for me is part of who we are. Obviously, we should recognize that it's a milestone, but for me, it's about us learning from our past so that we can take the good lessons from that, take the fire and the belly spirit that we've always had to drive us into the future. So I think it's important that we look back 50 years and embrace what brought us here, but it's important that we look to the future, because for me, the 50th anniversary is really about the future and what we are building for the future. And in that respect, the ability to adapt, to change, to be agile, to be that modern dynamic mutual is absolutely critical.